Hi everybody and welcome back to Lushtopia, where we talk about all things Lush. So today I'm going to be telling you guys my top 10 recommended face products for acne prone skin. If you guys are struggling with the same types of things, you can see what I would recommend that you spend your money on, and things that I genuinely do think work, because everything I show in my video is stuff that I have bought with my own money. I don't get sent any of these, I don't get paid to talk about any of these products. It's just genuinely things that I absolutely love using and I think really do work on my skin. Everybody is different, right enough. You will find people that these things don't work on. There's probably things that people would recommend that don't work for me, so it is just your own preference really. But I thought it'd be a good idea for me to share with you what I genuinely think works on my skin. So I don't actually have every product here in front of me. I have most things, but there is some like naked products that obviously I don't have any packaging and I have used up, but I will be talking you through them just so you know. I do have a little list in front of me, so if you see me looking down, it's just like wee things that I've wrote down, like the good things that I like about them, the ingredients and whatnot. So anyway, we'll just get on into this video. So the first thing I'm going to be talking about is a face cleanser, and that is Herbalism. You can use this on your face or your body, but this is bright green, which I think is really good for if you've got a lot of redness in your face. The green kind of combats that, takes the redness away, and it just works well. So it is very gentle on the skin. It won't cause any irritation, it won't make your face go bright red, it won't do any of the bad stuff like that, it won't cause an uproar on your skin. It's just very gentle, and it takes away all the excess oil and dry skin and whatnot away from your face, so there's no pores being clogged basically. I use Herbalism every single night before I go to my bed, just because I like to double, triple cleanse my face sometimes, just to make sure that it is nice and clean, because as I've mentioned before, I do work on a building site. There's a lot of dust and a lot of toxins in the air, so I do like to make sure everything on my skin remains nice and clean. So there is kaolin in Herbalism, which is like a clay I think, and it's very good for absorbing excess oils. And there is Rose Absolute in that as well, and that leaves your skin nice and soft, so it won't dry out your skin, make it feel tight or itchy or anything like that. So Herbalism is definitely something that I recommend to you guys, just to give it a little try. Even just ask for samples and see how you guys go on, but that is the first thing that I'm going to recommend to people with acne prone skin. So number 2 on the list is the Teetotaler Naked Cleanser. I don't have any of it because, as I say, the Naked Cleanser doesn't come with any packaging, and I have actually used it all up. Inside the Teetotaler Cleanser there is tea tree, sage and rosemary oil. The Teetotaler is a very basic product, but it is a very good one, so I definitely recommend that to anyone who is struggling with acne. 3 on my list is the Kohl Face and Body Soap. I'm sure you can use this on your body anyway. I don't, I only use it on my face. But I've got half of it here, the other half I've actually got in my bathroom, and I bought this months ago, and it's lasted so long, and I think it was only £7 or £8, I'm not 100%. So there is charcoal in here, there is licorice root oil, and there is rosewood as well, which is all very good for the skin. The charcoal is a very good absorbent for the excess oils. Licorice root is very good at softening the skin, and the rosewood oil is an antiseptic. I use this in the mornings because, as I said, I'm going to put it down because it's kind of melting all over my hands. At night time I like to use all my like tough cleansers, well not tough, but you know what I mean, like the gritty cleansers. So in the morning I know that my skin's already basically clean, and I just use my soap in the mornings. But it's an absolutely brilliant product. I probably will never go without having it in my house. I just really recommend that to you guys. So that is number 3 on my list. So number 4 is something that I don't actually have with me. I thought I had it somewhere, but it must be hiding in a bag or something because I have no idea where it is. But it is the Grease Lightening Spot Treatment. I'm going to say it didn't really work for my cystic acne, but just for like my wee spots here and there, it did seem to work quite a lot. So it's basically just a clear gel, and what you would do is you just put it over, you put a wee bit on your hand and you put it over one of your spots, and it acts like a layer of skin over it, protects it from anything going in it or whatever, and also cleans it out. It's got a lot of tea tree and things like that in it again, that's very good for cleaning the skin. So that would work wonders. You can buy similar things in like the drugstores and whatnot, but they contain alcohol and things that actually burn your skin, so they're not very good at all. But with it being Lush, it's all natural products. So the Grease Lightening Spot Treatment is basically just jam-packed with tea tree and witch hazel, which is brilliant for acne prone skin, and that is why it is number 4 on my acne list. So number 5 is going to come at no surprise for anybody, but it is the Mask of Magnanimity, and out of everything on this list, I feel like this is a lifesaver in the acne world. So it's again a kind of green colour, and you can see all the wee aduki beans in there. So this is a mask that's full of peppermint. What else is in here? A kaolin again, which is very good for absorbing excess oil. There is honey, which is an antiseptic and it calms the skin. There's the aduki beans, which is the exfoliation. Peppermint oil, vanilla absolute, and I think that's about it. But the peppermint oil works absolute wonders for your skin. As soon as you put it on your skin, you can actually feel it working. It's magic. It feels very cool, and it just calms everything down on your face. You leave that on for about 10-15 minutes. I always put it on when I'm in a nice relaxing bath and just soak, and everything's brilliant. But Mask of Magnanimity, nothing compares to this. It's absolutely brilliant. So you do get the self-preserving kind as well. This is a non-self-preserving. The self-preserving I think just contains more honey. I think that's pretty much the only difference there. And I think it is kinder to the skin, so if you've got sensitive skin, I recommend the self-preserving kind over the normal. But yeah, that is number 5 on my list, and probably my absolute favourite out of all of these things. So number 6 again is another face mask, and it is the 1000 millihelens face mask. This is the jelly face mask. I've only got a wee bit left, but I'll show you. So it's basically just a green jelly. There is fresh apple juice in here and toning green tea, and it just smells really nice. I love the smell of this mask. So in here there is toning witch hazel and antioxidant green tea, so it's very good for cleaning out the skin as well as helping your acne move. Again, there's the kaolin in here, which is good for the oils, apple juice, which is good for cleaning your skin, carrageenan is just the jelly, there's lemon oil, that will be good for brightening the skin, Brazilian orange oil, which is good for brightening the skin, witch hazel extract, which is good for the cleaning. So yeah, overall great product, great ingredients, and great for acne prone skin. So number 7 on my list is a moisturiser, and that is the Vanishing Cream. I have used all this up now, which I'm very sad about, but this is the one that just smells like lavender. Oh, and it's so good. I love the smell of it. I definitely am going to need to get more of that. So it's called the Vanishing Cream because it doesn't sit on your skin for a long time, which is great for people who have acne. See the way if you put on moisturiser and when you touch your skin you can feel like the oils and all that going about your skin. With this you don't. You put this on your skin and it's gone within 5 minutes. You can't feel it anymore. Your skin doesn't feel dry or anything like that, but you can't feel as if there's some that's not actually went into your skin yet. This goes into your skin very quick, which what people with acne really need. And the fact that it's got the lavender in here is very soothing for the skin. So if you're having any breakouts or your skin's just not very happy with you, this will help to calm it down. So number 8 on my list is the Tea Tree Toning Water. So again, tea tree, you'll see this is the common thing throughout all of these products, is the tea tree and witch hazel. So it says on the front of it, come to the aid of skin that has emergency. Tea tree is a wonder antibacterial, antiseptic and antimicrobial for anyone with oily or spot prone skin. So you can use this one or two ways. You can just take this and spray it on your face to kind of freshen it up, or sometimes what I like to do at night time after I've done my cleansers and my face masks and all that, just get a cotton round, spray it on the cotton round and then just go over your face with it, and that also is good for freshening it up. Here there is grapefruit water, juniper berry water and tea tree water, and that's pretty much it. So yeah, again, a very simple product, but very good if you're trying to calm down your skin. This is definitely a great thing to have around in the summer, which it is just now for me. During the day, if it's very warm outside, I can just spray this on my face, it calms everything down, it cools my face down and my skin is happy. So number 9 on my list is a tea tree toner tab. So it is basically the same as this, only in a hot form. So what you do, it's only like £1 or £1.50. It's a wee tiny tab, and what you do is you boil your kettle, you put it in a big bowl, you put in the wee tab, and then I get like a towel, put it over my head and let the steam from the toner tab seep into your skin. And because it is tea tree, that goes right into your pores, cleans them all out, and it's just very good for the skin. So whereas with this, if you spray it on your skin, it will just sit on top. With the tea tree toner tab, it will go in to your pores because the steam opens it all up. So that's quite self-explanatory why that is good for acne prone skin, but again, it is something that I highly recommend. Last thing on my list is something that I was very surprised by, and that is the Ultra Bland Face Cleanser. So when I got this, I was quite scared to use it because it is a very thick oil. As you can see, it does not budge, nothing will come out here, it is very thick. It basically looks like grease. So if you've got acne or cystic acne and you see a greasy looking product, the last thing you want to do is smother it all over your face. But oh my goodness, this has been an absolute lifesaver for me. Since I've been using this for say about 2 months now maybe, and touch wood, I've not had a cystic acne breakout since I've been using this, and I really do think it is down to this. It is a very gentle, simple cleanser, and it really does a very good job at removing every single bit of makeup. It removes waterproof makeup. It really does get into your skin and give it a right good clean out. So because of that, I think that's why my skin has been so happy with me recently. It says on here, ultra effective, ultra gentle face cleanser, a rich, soft, oily cleansing cream that cares gently for all skin types. So it's not actually made for acne prone skin, but I highly recommend this. This is the bigger pot. You can get it in a pot about the same size as this if you would like, just to try it out, but I just went for it, and I can't even explain to you how good this is. It actually says on the back, good to know, this is the Lush Founders #1 Desert Island product, as you can see right there. And I can understand why that is, because I would definitely want to take this to the desert island as well. So you basically just scoop a wee bit out, put it all over your face, and then just wipe it off with a hot face flannel or whatever. And then that's how you just leave your skin to go, and it leaves it very moisturised, and it's just absolutely amazing. This is, out of everything, this and the Mask of Magnaminte, I think if you're going to buy anything that I've recommended to you, these are the two things I would definitely recommend the most out of everything here, because they are absolutely brilliant. So I hope you have enjoyed this video, guys. If you would like me to do a top 10 products for dry skin or sensitive skin or whatever, you can let me know in the comments down below, and I'd be happy to recommend some things for you guys depending on how your skin types are, maybe your hair types. You can let me know in the comments down below. As I said at the beginning of the video, this is entirely my preference, this is my opinion. It might not be the same for everybody, but for me these are things that genuinely do work. For me, I do not get paid to promote any of these things. I wouldn't be promoting them to people if I did not believe in these products myself. That is it from me today, guys. I really hope you enjoyed watching this video, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye.